Good evening. This is Chris, Tabletop Sports Delaware, and I thought I would bring you a new game that I've brought to the table, and I wanted to introduce everybody to it. It is by Play.com. It is Hockey Blast, Pro Hockey Sports Simulation. This first video, I'm going to do a tutorial series, an introductory series, if you will. In this first one, we're just going to open the boxes. In the box, we're going to look at the game pieces, just to show you what to expect when you get it. So without any further ado, and try to listen for the new box suck. I love it. Let's go ahead and set that up right there. Yeah, that's kind of handy. Alrighty, Hockey Blast it is. So we open the box. A little reminder list I made myself. But a great resource. And we'll put it down in the comments. But there is a Delphi link for Play.com's games. But you're going to see a Hockey Pro, a Hockey Blast, like submission rule guideline, penalty enforcement guideline, momentum, position codes. You've got the rule book. And the rules have quite a little bit to pick up. I won't say it's not intuitive. It's just that there's a decent amount of rules. But I'm going to tell you what. I had them pretty much nailed down by game 4, and by game 7 I'm rolling like a champ. Definitely not even a 10-game learn. It's a very easy to learn game. It really is. And watching some examples, as I was able to find, kind of helped. And that's what I'm doing, is providing people with examples to watch if they have any questions. So we've got that. We also have the game action book. This is the engine. Depending on what situation you're in, you're going to be rolling dice, consulting what kind of play might happen, and the player's skills also come into effect. You've got normal minutes, you've got power minutes, you've got empty net minutes, you've got 3-on-3 minutes, 4-on-4 minutes, you play like power. You've got penalties and fights, you have player injuries, equipment problems even come into play, behavior issues, odd goals, rare results, optional charts. These come in handy, like if you get a breakaway or a rebound. A rebound, it's just a goal, there's no assist. But like a breakaway, it only indicates the shooter. It really only indicates... there are instances where only the shooter is indicated, and this helps to figure out who has assists. Roll 2 dice, and it gives you like a random, the 2 highest assist makers on the line, the highest, it's unassisted, stuff like that. But that is the game action book, version 5.0, the most recent. It came with 4 sample teams, 14-15 Stanley Cup finalists, excuse me, and also 15-16 comes with the Sharks and the Penguins, and I've been playing with these guys a lot. It also comes with strategy cards. These come uncut. Strategy cards allow 2 players to employ a strategy on a particular play that gives them an advantage in one aspect or another if it comes up. So this is kind of the 2-player component. 2 players can play against each other, and whoever has possession, they can roll the dice. It really, really plays very well solo. Highly recommend it. And it doesn't take long to play. It comes with markers. It comes with a black and a white die. It comes with these pawns, so that way you can track the lines and who is on the rink at any time. He also sends 3 sample score sheets where you can write down the results of each and basic stats across the top. And whatever stats you want to put in it, totally up to you. I've already made my own. I actually submitted them to Keith Avalone at Play.com, and they may add them to their free page. They may not, but I thought I'd put it in there because I kind of like them. Come with a miniature game board. This is where you take the lines and you stack them up by position. 1 will be your highest scoring wing. 2 will be your lowest scoring wing. 3 will always be your center. 4 will be your highest offensively involved defenseman. 5 will be your lowest. And the way that the scoring plays come up, these players come into those roles more often. So you really want to go through your lines. I'm sorry about that. If you want to go historic lines, no problem. It's easy to do. But again, my apologies. I'm not fighting anything. It's just fighting me. But this is the basic score sheet, game board rather. Oh goodness! Right when I'm making a video. There's also a 2-sheet larger one. I've already taped them together. It's what I'm using. You can put the visiting team on this side, and you can, instead of stacking the lines and having to shuffle through the cards each time you change the line, you can lay the cards like this and then use the pawns to move down next to whichever line is on the ice. I really like this setup. So I took my paper trimmer, I cut one so it was right on the edge, so that way I could tape them together. So I've got a little fold out long game board, and it works really, really keen. Boom. Little things you can do. Hockey Blast. Play.com. And the aforementioned score sheets that I made up. And if there's ever a break in the sound, there's unpleasant noises you don't want to hear. This plays for date, site, visitor side, shots, scoring shots. Each player you can right here tally how many shots, goals, assists, penalty minutes. Goalies on the bottom row. I put a little place for team, power plays, power goals, and short goals. You can record the minutes. Each period is broken up to 21-minute plays. And then on the back side, a place for a scoring summary so you can keep track of who scored what and when. Also assists, whatnot. So basically, that is what you get when you open the box with Hockey Blast. In the next video, we're going to go over the cards, and we are also going to cover lines where the game has been made for certain kinds of players to be in certain places. Like I showed you here, and we'll explain it a little more in detail in the next video. But let us go ahead and wrap up this first one. And thank you for watching the first video of the Hockey Blast tutorial. And I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you picked up this game or are getting this game. It's fantastic. You're really going to love it. Guys, this is Chris, Tabletop Sports Delaware. Keep on rolling.